Hello and greetings from the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Little Flower in San Antonio, Texas. We thank you for joining us for day 8 of our novena of reflections in preparation for the feast day of Saint Thérèse of Lisieux on October 1st. We are looking at different elements and themes in the little way of Saint Thérèse. And our theme for today is Mary, our Blessed Mother, as an inspiration and model of Saint Thérèse's little way. Saint Thérèse was tremendously devoted to our Blessed Mother from a child. And even at one point when she was a child, she suffered this mysterious illness, and she was healed only, she says, when a statue of the Blessed Mother that was in her room, she saw smile at her, and Saint Thérèse was healed. But later in her life, Saint Thérèse would lament the fact that she said she had never heard a homily on the Blessed Mother that pleased her. It seemed that all the preachers of her time tended to present Mary, she said, and put her on a pedestal, out of our reach, by emphasizing all her privileges and exalting her. She longed to hear a homily that showed how our Blessed Mother was like us, and to show how our Blessed Mother could be imitated by us. And she used the example of when Mary and Joseph presented Jesus in the temple, how they did not understand the words that Jesus spoke to them, and how often do we, not understand the words that Jesus speaks to us. So Mary, walked by faith. She walked by the ordinary path. And so towards the end of her life, Saint Thérèse wrote a poem that she entitled, "Why I Love You, O Mary." And some people have called this poem Saint Thérèse's homily on the Blessed Mother. And she, just as she longed that priests would present Mary's life to us as it is presented in the Gospel, and not as these preachers imagined it to be, so Saint Thérèse in this poem reflects on the different places in the Gospel where we see our Blessed Mother presented. And this is how Saint Thérèse begins her poem. She writes, "Oh, I would like to sing, Mary, why I love you, why your sweet name thrills my heart, and why the thought of your supreme greatness could not bring fear to my soul. If I gazed on you in your sublime glory, surpassing the splendor of all the blessed, I could not believe that I am your child. O Mary, before you I would lower my eyes. If a child is to cherish his mother, she has to cry with him and share his sorrows. O my dearest mother, on this foreign shore, how many tears you shed to draw me to you. In pondering your life in the Holy Gospels, I dare look at you and come near you. It's not difficult for me to believe I'm your child, for I see you human and suffering like me." So Saint Thérèse could identify with the Blessed Mother when she looked at her life as is presented in the Gospel. She didn't fear to draw near to her, as the brightest star in heaven. Saint Thérèse wrote that she didn't see Mary as the brightest star in heaven, but rather the star that made all the other stars shine more brightly, because she says, what mother would want to outshine her children? And she described Mary as being more mother than queen. So this is how Saint Thérèse understood Mary. And so in this poem, she reflects on the different episodes from Mary's life. And we might say in one of the stanzas, Saint Thérèse presents Mary as a model for her own little way. St. Therese writes, "Mother, full of grace, I know that in Nazareth you live in poverty, wanting nothing more. No rapture, miracle, or ecstasy embellish your life, O Queen of the elect. The number of little ones on earth is truly great. They can raise their eyes to you without trembling. It's by the ordinary way, incomparable Mother, that you like to walk, to guide them to heaven." So St. Therese recognized in the Blessed Mother, a little one, like herself, one that we could imitate, one whom we could relate to, and one who, as she says in this poem, one who loves us as Jesus loves us. So the same confidence that Therese had in God's love for her, she had in Our Lady's love for her. And so may St. Therese help us too to recognize our Blessed Mother as truly near to us, that we truly can imagine ourselves as children of the Blessed Mother, because she loves us as Jesus loves us.